Alright, Fig. What you got?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie to you, Professor
She caught me
Fig.
off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
Well, at least he isn't
It may
upset.
require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Gotcha.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
My
You'll
own
enjoy
wand?
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Can I change that? Because, like, you know, wasn't reading. So we got Charms class, and we got Defense Against the Dark Arts. Wait, so we got Accio and Levioso. Let's go to Charms first, actually.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same since Black took over.
I don't think a single student likes Professor Black. They may pretend to like him, but they don't.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting mudbloods from ruining the school.
Black only looks out for the purebloods. He couldn't care less about the rest of us.
My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being put in charge. Our families have been friends for centuries.
Black is without a doubt the worst headmaster in the history of Hogwarts. He's not behind me, is he?
Just me. On to class.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it,
that was a little foul by you, but okay.
Practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Set your one. Wait. Okay. So it's basically the same thing as. Got it. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a
You
swift
bet your sweet
learner.
dippy.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay. Oh, we actually are going outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm?
Well, I wouldn't know,
So,
because, you know, they
what
outlawed
better
that now
than
that I'm
a bit
here.
of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
What? What are you having me do?
Very simply, cast Accio
Oh,
on one of
okay.
the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
So,
Think of this like
Hold
gobstones, if you will.
R2.
But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
okay,
The
I
trick
think I
is to
got
pull
it.
the sphere as fast as possible, but not a bit. Splendid!
Okay, let me try this one.
That's it! Happens to the best of us.
Almost had it.
Excellent control there.
Okay, well,
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. Well, there's certainly
yeah.
no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I know you.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Ladies first, then.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I see you.
Stay focused.
Let us see this.
No way. Okay, okay, okay. How can you go after that one?
Very good.
Watch this.
Roll off, roll off, roll off. She got me. Not even gonna lie.
Nicely done.
Man, I will let you have
Let
this
us make
one.
this a bit more interesting, shall we?
A bit more interesting.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Oh, it's going to. How are you gonna pull it? How am I gonna?
Don't lose your composure.
Let us see this.
How do you expect me to do this without, like...
done.
I goofed every time at the beginning. The first one, every time.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
Shut up.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm gonna be nice to you for now.
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
Ouagadougou.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Floating in midair?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
So only Hogwarts teaches magic with a
You can
wand.
cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
What?
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit,
True.
however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Okay, well.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
Well, I'm
I
glad
think
you feel that
Professor
way.
Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Wants to talk
Until
to
next
me.
time.
Of course, you can use
A word,
Accio on
if you
humans,
would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Dog, you got my name. You better be cool.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai
Got
is
me
a
on that.
talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Did I level up? Is that what a level up looks like? I don't know. I just looked like I drank a slurp juice and I'm a little lost.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
It was alright.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his.
Oh.
Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Well, It's not easy being this color. I wonder if they get onto me for running, because like, didn't they have like a no running in the halls in Hogwarts back in Harry Potter? That's a little weird. Oh, brother. Sebastian again?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
I kinda am, low-key.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
An unspeakable?
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Oh, you gotta do it like already?
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A little larger? Oh. Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise choice. Now, the basic. Well done.
Levioso.
Okay.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. It can't be your Protego. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Protego.
Complicated.
Levioso.
Yeah. What were you saying? Yeah. Get down there. Nah. Stand up. I wasn't done with you. Yeah. Wasn't expecting that, was you? What? I forgot you gotta hold R2 to do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, get down there.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I guess all Slytherin are gonna be
I put you on
Slytherin.
the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Why,
Thank you,
Miss.
Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity
Professor
to
Hecat.
practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood,
I must agree.
Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you, miss.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Why, thank you.
Nice work.
What's with you?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was not.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't.
Oh, you don't want that.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you,
Makes
Sebastian.
sense.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned?
I'm not gonna lie, sneaking in the restricted section and Chamber of Secrets always had me on tilt.
Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Luke and Brattleby. Okay.
Till next time.
Till next time, Sebastian. Alright, I guess you can go first. I know for a fact I've lost track of time because it's after 3 a.m., but... you guys didn't see that. Ooh, kitty. Why, hello there. Hello, kitty. Hello. Oh.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Oh, okay.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems
Already?
Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard,
Okay.
I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In
Yeah,
fact,
he did, in
Professor
fact.
Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Okay.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies
Right.
lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Oh,
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed
Ollivander.
wand, but you'll find the magic you
Ollivander.
cast with your
He's
own
still
wand
alive?
to be far superior. Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
With the
Sebastian
classmate?
Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let me go with Sebastian, actually.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Victor Rookwood.
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Jack
Once
Harlow.
you've finished, Professor, no time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay.